What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Rage Against the Machine. Yes, indeed. Rage Against the Machine fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity-bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video is done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Joe. Just Joe. J-O-E, Joe. Joe wanted to see me react to this. It is Rage Against the Machine with a tune called Testify. Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes. Yes, I have. I've heard this song before. I know for a fact I've heard the song before because I've done a reaction to it. Now, here's the thing. Requesters can request that I do, whatever they want me to do. This is one of those, this doesn't happen often, but it has happened before on the channel. I told Joe this. Joe understands it, and Joe told me, and I have it right here in my notes, he doesn't want me to do a reaction to the song. He wants me to do a reaction to the video, to the footage, just the footage, not the song at all. Okay, well, in that case, I can do it. Like I said, I've already done a reaction to the song. It's over here somewhere on the channel. You can go find it wherever it is. It's somewhere around here. But specifically, Joe wanted me to watch this video. It's a live performance from Chile. So apparently this live performance is just absolutely off the hook. So here's the deal. Take the song and put it aside. The song means absolutely nothing to me right now. The only thing that I'm going to be reacting to and the only thing I'm going to be basing my score on and evaluating is what we see, okay? Please keep that in mind. Okay, this was posted by FEELIN, okay? And the video has 158,358 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Rage Against the Machine, Testify, Chile, 2010. Multicam Publico. So, public multicam, I guess. Opening. So this is the first song of the set. This is how they open their show. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
La banda de rock más grande del planeta llega a presentar uno de los shows más esperados en Chile. Maquinaria presenta Rage Against the Machine en Chile. 11 de octubre, Estadio Bicentenario de la Florida. Una de las bandas más influyentes en el mundo de la música y la cultura actual. Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Santiago.
Security. Wow, they are literally taking the barricades apart. Dear Lord. Listen, I've played in South America. I know how crazy the crowds can get, but I've never seen that. I've never seen the crowds actually tearing down and breaking down the barricades and moving them out of the way. I've never seen that. I guess we were playing to a tamer crowd, I guess. I don't know, but woo! I don't know, man. If I was the performers and I saw the crowd was that rabid and that crazy, I don't know. I mean, we would still go out and play, obviously, but gotta be honest with you, I'd be a little nervous. I'd be a little nervous. I would not want to be a security guard at this show. Absolutely not. You could not pay me enough to do that, brother. Absolutely not. Yeah, that is a great sight. It is, man. Let me tell you, when you're up on that stage and you're looking out into a sea of people like that, and all you see are just these heads. You don't even see bodies. All you see are heads and the tops of heads, and they're jumping, right? They're all jumping. But here's the thing: they don't always jump together, and it actually. You hear that, I just said a little while ago, you see that sea of people, right? You'll see it. It's actually like waves. It's really, really cool to see. God, there's got to be, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say about 120,000, 130,000 maybe. A lot of people, man. A lot of people. Woo! And then the pressure's on because, you know, you got to entertain these people, because if you go on stage, all these people, they paid their hard-earned money to come and see you guys. If they come out on stage and they suck, they're going to have, let's make life simple. Let's say there's 100,000 people in there. That's 200,000 shoes that could get chucked at your dome. And I don't think anybody wants that, you know?
Nope.
So you better do a really good job putting on a great show up there. Otherwise, you might regret it. Anyway, let's keep going here. God dang. as Rage Against the Machine songs go, that's actually not a bad song to start the show with. That's one of their better ones. It's familiar, it's high energy. Would I say that's their best song? No, but it's a great way to start a show. So good selection. That was a very interesting video to watch. Now here's the thing. I gotta come up with a score for that. Let me think about it. I'm gonna need to think about this because I'm not sure how I'm gonna score this. To be perfectly honest with you, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't score it. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Rage Against the Machine with a live performance of Testify. This was a request from Joe. And before I give my score, I just want to reiterate a couple of things. Number one, this was not a reaction to the song. I've already done a reaction to the song. It's somewhere on the channel. I don't know where exactly it is, but I'm sure if you search for it, you'll find it. So I was not reacting to the song in any way, shape, or form. And the song was actually, believe it or not, the song was a complete non-factor. Reason being is because Joe specifically said that he wanted me to react to the video, not the song. He said that he doesn't want the song being reacted to. He just wanted me to react to the live video, the live performance, and the crowd. Okay, well, I can do that. And to the video as a whole. So keep in mind that when I'm giving the score, there's a number of factors here. Number one, what he really wanted me to focus on was the crowd. I get it. You know, and he even said that. He wants me to focus on the crowd. Fine. I'll focus on the crowd. He didn't even really want me to focus on the band, which I felt kind of odd about. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to... And that's my dilemma. That was my dilemma, was I'm sitting here going, well, if I'm not going to pay any attention even to the band, forget the song, that's not that hard. I've done that before. But you don't even want me to pay attention to the band. You really just want me to focus on the crowd. Okay. How in the hell am I going to score this? So I thought about it, and the only thing I think to myself was, I got to take the quality of the video into account here. I mean, he specifically chose this video, so I'll take the video quality into account. I don't normally do that, but in this situation, I really don't have much of any other choice. So I have a score. I do have a score, but I really need to make sure that people understand it has nothing to do with the song at all in any way, shape, or form. And not only that, it doesn't even really have to do with the band. The band is actually kind of a non-factor here too. So, taking everything into account other than the music and the band, that sounds so weird to say. I have a score here. It's weird. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that video, I'm going to give it a 6.2. Yep, 6.2. The best score I could come up with. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Fan multicam videos are always hit and miss. Now, I've seen some that were actually, believe it or not, pretty well done. They were shot by individuals who went into the concert knowing exactly what they were doing. They were there to film. They were not there to jump up and down. They were not there to really enjoy the show. They were there to film. And as a result, they kept the camera or their phones very, very still. They did their best to get the best angles, the best lighting, the better zoom. They repositioned themselves when they needed to. They did everything they had to do to get the best shots possible. And then they all would convene, or they would send the footage to the mastermind who was in charge of editing, and they would, chop it up, copy and paste, bleep, blop, bloop, slide over here, cut here, and render. And here we go. There it is, finished product. sometimes those finished products actually look really darn good. And I have seen a number of fan cam videos, multicam fan cam videos that actually, believe it or not, I wouldn't say, I won't go as far as say they look professional, but they look really good. They look really good. And then there's the flip side, where you get a bunch of footage from a bunch of randos who were there jumping around with their cameras, not paying attention to what's in front of them, not paying attention to distance, not even paying attention to being in focus, not paying attention to, are they right in front of the subwoofers or the front of the FOH? You know, they're not taking any of this stuff into account. They're just haphazardly filming, and then they take the best shots possible out of that haphazardness, slap them together in a crazy way, and they come out with a absolute hot mess. I mean, it just looks horrible, and it sounds even worse. This was neither. This was in the middle. I've seen better. I've seen better, but I've also seen worse. The quality of the video, believe it or not, was actually pretty darn good by fan cam standards. It was not bad, and the cuts for the most part were done very tastefully and done very well and done very strategically. The editor was having some fun with overlays and opacities, and I get it. It was cool, but at the same time, personally, I think it was a little overdone, and at times so overdone it was a little distracting from what was going on the stage and in the crowd. Could have used a little less on the special effects, a little more attention to focus and, you know, attention to detail. And there was that one spot where it was just rapid changes, just rapid angle changes. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that. I know, once again, probably doing it for effect. It's cute, but at the same time, it's a distraction. It would have been better off just getting, like, you know, 3 or 4 angles and giving it, you know, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. That probably would have been a little more effective instead of changing every half second and just like rapid fire. As far as the crowd goes, this is what Joe really wanted me to pay attention to, was the crowd. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I have played in South America, and I do not remember the crowd being that rowdy, that rambunctious. I don't remember the crowd being like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of energy, a lot of great positive energy in that crowd. We felt the love. Trust me, we felt the love when we're playing songs in English and they are singing in English perfectly, right back at us. Man. There is no feeling in the world like that, going into a foreign country where English is not the first language, and playing your songs that you guys have played for, you know, weeks, months, years, whatever the case may be, and hearing these people in the crowd who don't speak English hardly at all, if at all, singing your song back to you in English. Man, that is a powerful, powerful thing. But the energy in this crowd was, man, it was off the hook, man. It was. I'll be honest with you, watching them tear that barricade apart, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, and I'm not even there, but I'm watching this going, if I had been on the stage and I was peeking around, you know, the corner from stage left, you know, I'm peeking around the wing, and I see that, what would be going through my head? How would I be feeling about that? I don't know. I would be feeling some anxiety, if I'm being perfectly honest, because if they're gonna do that with, you know, security and worse, it looked like there was military and police presence there as well. If they're gonna do that, what's gonna stop them from rushing the stage? You know, I don't know what the people. You listen. You go into concerts thinking that the crowd has the best of intentions, and in 99.9% of the time, you're absolutely right. But all I gotta do is say 2 words, and I guarantee you these 2 words will make people go, oh yeah, there is that 0.1%. All I gotta say, 2 words, Dimebag Daryl. I rest my case. You know, you never know what people's intentions are. And when there's emotions running high, there's conflict between the public and the security force that's there, whether it be private security, police, or even military, you're going to have tensions rising, emotions running high. If there's alcohol at the event, impairing and impeding people's judgments and making good life choices, who knows what could possibly happen. Do you all remember Woodstock 1999? I didn't watch any of it, but I heard about it. We all heard about it. The world heard about that fiasco. So, yeah, you never really know what people's intentions are or how people are going to act under certain situations and under certain, influences, whether it be from, emotional or chemical or whatever the case may be. You just don't know how people are going to act. So you go into concerts to get up on stage and perform, and you want to perform for the crowd, put on the best show possible, and you want to believe that everybody's there for the same reason. But that's not always the case. So you just got to be careful. You got to roll the dice and you got to let it fly. And at the end of the day, you just got to hope for the best. Luckily, from what I could see in this video, the band was never in any danger. The crowd, rowdy, yes. Energetic, yes. Into the show, yes. Absolutely, that sea of heads just with that wave that you saw several times in the shots. So yeah, it was fun to watch. It was a pretty good video, if I'm being honest, and that's how I'm coming up with a pretty good score of 6.2. Wasn't a great video. The quality of the video wasn't great, but the energy was definitely there without question. So yeah, I feel good with that 6.2. It's a pretty good score for what I feel was a pretty good video. So 6.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.